Ashoka the Great, 273 to 232 BCE. Ashoka was the greatest ruler of Mauryas and one of the renowned or famous ruler of the world. He is mentioned in his edicts. Edicts means what? It's an order or command. So he is mentioned in his edicts as Devanam Priya and Priyadarshi. They indicate his great personality. Ashoka came to power in 273 BCE, but his coronation or crowning was celebrated in 269 BCE. The history from 273 to 269 BCE is not clear. Historical believe that during this period there was a struggle for succession. Or succession means continuation. Who will come after Chandragupta Maurya? So historians believe that during this period, 273 to 269 BCE, there was a struggle for the succession between Ashoka and his 100 brothers. The Kalinga War, 261 BCE. During the reign of Ashoka, Kalinga was a powerful kingdom. Ashoka wanted to extend Ashoka's imperialism or rule over Kalinga. So this Ashoka marched upon Kalinga. A fierce battle was fought between them. So just now we discussed that there was an edict, the written order or writings of Ashoka. So among them, 13th Rock Edict gives us detail about the conquest of Kalinga and its result. It tells that about 1 lakh soldiers were killed and 1,50,000 were captured as prisoners of war. Whom this is Ashoka's. So Ashoka was so filled with sorrow at the sight of bloodshed. At last, Kalinga War became his last war as he decided not to wage war in future. Ashoka changed his foreign policy. Instead of Digvijaya means military conquest, he adopted the policy of Dharma Vijaya. Dharma Vijaya means winning the heart of the people. Thus, the war of Kalinga became the turning point in the life of Ashoka. Ashoka embraced Buddhism under the influence of Upagupta. That's why this Mauryan empire's royal emblem is Dharma Chakra. But remember, his grandfather embraced Jainism with his spiritual teacher Bhadrabahu. Ashokan Empire extended from Kashmir and Afghanistan regions in the north to Karnataka Suvarnagiri in the south, and from Bengal in the east to Sindh and Balochistan in the west. Please go through the map. Edicts of Ashoka. Ashoka was the first to issue edict. Edict means order or command in India. They have been found throughout the length and breadth of the empire. So these all written on the pillars, wall, rocks, etc. Means Ashoka's edicts. The edicts help us know about his ideas, whose Ashoka's ideas and outlook, besides throwing light on the religion, society, and administration of Mauryas. The language of the edict is Prakrit, Pali and Greek, and the script used is Brahmi and Kharoshthi. Brahmi script, which was a riddle for a long time, was deciphered or can able to understand in the writings written by James Prinsep in 1831. The edicts are classified into major rock edicts, minor rock edicts, pillar inscription and cave inscription. So let's see what are the edicts of Ashoka in Karnataka. A number of Ashokan edicts have been discovered in Karnataka. They have been found at Maski in Raichur district, Gavimata and Palkigonda in Koppala district, Brahmagiri, Siddhapura and Jatingarameshwara in Chitradurga district, Nittur and Udyagolam in Bellary district, Sannati in Kalaburagi district. The edict or written order or command referred to the king as Devanam Priya or Priyadarshi, which created doubt among the historians regarding the king who issued them. The Maski Edict along with Calcutta Edict refers to the king as Devanam Priya Ashokasa. So here it tells us Ashoka has written that this confirmed that Devanam Priya and Priyadarshi Raja was none other than Ashoka himself. Religion. Ashoka made a great contribution to religion. According to him, the law of piety consisted of the following virtues. Number 1. Parents must be obeyed and teachers must be respected. 2. Everyone should speak the truth. 3. Servants, youngsters and dependents must be treated with love. 4. No injury should be caused to men and animals. 5. One must suppress anger, cruelty, and extravagance. Measures adopted for the spread of Buddhism. Ashoka was responsible for the spread of Buddhism not only in India but also outside India. He took many measures for the spread of Buddhism. They are: number 1. He visited the Buddhist holy places such as Lumbini Garden, Kapilavastu, Gaya, Sarnath, and Kushinagar and arranged discourse on religion. Number 2. He built a large number of monasteries. Monasteries means a building of monks all over the empire and spread large number of money in endowing or providing them. 3. He spread the doctrine of Buddha by engraving them on rocks, pillars, and on the walls of the caves throughout the vast empire. 4. He appointed officers called Dharma Mahamatras, Yuktas and Rajakas to spread Dharma among the people. He also appointed three Adhyaksha Mahamatra to take care of women and bring religious awareness among them. So this Dharma Mahamatra is for man, whereas three Adhyaksha Mahamatra is for women to spread of religion. Number 5. He organized the third Buddhist council at Pataliputra in 250 BCE to settle the internal differences among the monks. As you have studied in the Buddhist chapter, the Buddhist sects were divided into two. That's Hinayana and Mahayana. So here in third Buddhist council in Pataliputra, he tried to settle the internal differences among the monks. Ashoka, number 6. Ashoka sent missionaries to preach Buddhism in Afghanistan, Burma, Sri Lanka and Europe. He sent his son Mahendra and daughter Sangamitra to Sri Lanka with a Bodhi sapling as a symbol of peace. Number 7. Ashoka undertook many welfare activities. He dug wells, built rest houses, planted fruit-bearing trees along roadsides, constructed hospitals for men and animals, and established schools. He made arrangements to feed the poor and physically unfit people. He was like a father to his subjects. His motto was service and sacrifice. Ashoka established a large empire in India. He is the only king in the history of the world to renounce war even after victory. The effects of Kalinga war moved him to such an extent that he gave up Digvijay. Digvijay means military conquest, and adopted Dharma Vijay. Dharma Vijay means winning the heart of the people, and decided his entire life, Ashoka's entire life, for the peace and welfare of his subjects. H.G. Wells states that amidst the tens of thousands of names of monarchs that crowd the column of history, their majesties and royal highness and the like, the name of Ashoka shines and shines almost alone like a star.